So this is the Wizard C2 Pro Nichia version from Armytek. So this has got stainless steel bezel here, then you've got the glass lens and a very floody TIR optic. So this lights up the immediate surroundings very well without having to turn your head too much to see what you're looking at, which is my preference. It has got the Nichia 144 AR emitter with a color temperature of 4500K, so it's very nice, very pleasant to the eyes. Has got a CRI value of 90, so it's got very quite good color accuracy as well. So you've got the stainless steel ring around the switch, very responsive switch, very good feel to it. It's not mushy, no play in it either, which is very good. Then you've got no knurling, but it's got a matte finish on the anodizing, so it provides sufficient grip. Then you've got two grooves here that slot into the bracket for the headband. You've got magnetic charging as well, and of course magnetic for placing it onto a wall or the side of your car or whatever it is. Very strong magnet on this, so it's no issue with it holding onto a wall. It's not going to fall off. Also came with this clip as well for putting it onto your belt or into your pocket. But yeah, I'll just show it on this bracket here. So this bracket is very good. So you stretch this O-ring over it to hold it in place. No issues with angling it. Far better than the cheap brackets you see with the rubber loops that you got to slot it through. So this is very quick. Pull it in and out. The downside of this that I found was this bracket. It's just got no foam around it. So I found it after about half an hour of use, it's just pressing into my head. It was just uncomfortable, and I had to take it off. So that is just the downside to that. That could definitely be improved. So this is running an 18650 battery in here. I've got the C2 Pro Max here, and I'll just show. This has got a 21700 battery. This has got the 18650, so there's definitely a big size difference between them. But the big Pro to the Pro Max is just the extended runtime. I'll just quickly go over the UI. So this has got two UIs, a default UI and an advanced UI. I'm not going to go through the advanced UI. There's already a channel called Flashlight Enthusiasts that have gone through in great detail. So you can jump over to that video if you want to see it. It's just going to take me too much time trying to explain it. So the default UI has got 2 Firefly levels, 3 main levels and 1 turbo. There's no strobes. Advanced UI has got 3 Firefly levels, 3 main levels, 2 turbos and 3 strobes. So yeah, the default UI is just click for on your memorized level and then single click off. It has 2 Firefly levels that are only accessible from off with a hold, and then it will cycle past that into the main 3 levels and then just continue to cycle through the 3 main levels. So you can only get to the Firefly levels from off. So holding 2 Firefly levels and then 3 main levels there, and then we'll just continue to cycle. Double click from here gets you the turbo. Double clicking again drops you back down to whatever you were jumped up turbo from. And that's it. There are the 2 turbo levels in the advanced UI, so you only have access to one of them in the default UI. So that is very unfortunate, because by default you've only got the 1600 lumen turbo 2 level, and that's only going to give you about 1 minute until it drops down to about 380 lumens, and whereas for the advanced advanced UI, you've got a turbo 1 level as well of 750 lumens for a runtime holding that for about 8 minutes before it drops down. So it's much longer, much more usable, and you know, you've got a high like the main 3 level of only 250 lumens, so there's a very big gap. You can go over to the advanced UI, and whatever turbo you were last using will be the turbo level that you're stuck with for the default UI if you switch back to it. So that's quite disappointing, because if you switch to the turbo 1, it gives you much better runtime, but then you're stuck with only a 750 lumen light, where you might find it useful to have a very quick burst of the 1600 lumens. But you know, that's just a bit of the downside to it. You'll be seeing this indicator here blinking. You can enable and disable that. It wasn't even in the manual. I was watching another video and I found that setting there. So to enable and disable that, locate a LED there for trying to find it at night. You'll just unscrew this, hold down the switch, and then tighten it, unscrew it again, and then it will disable it. But to get into the advanced UI, you would unscrew the tail cap, hold down the switch, and then just tighten it back up, and then you're in the advanced UI.